What's up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back, and I want to actually talk to you a little bit about this game because I see a lot of people talk about, oh, the game is dead, and right now the game is kind of dead because it doesn't have a lot in it right now. And I want you guys to kind of understand how Bandai Namco does these games. You heard me say it in the past, and I wanted to sit down and let everybody completely hear it right now. We are playing a alpha game. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that it's anything other than what it is. This is the alpha version of this game. They always do this. They always do this. Every single game that they bring out is just like this all the time. They get the game together, they program stuff, they bring stuff in, they get assets, and then they slam it all together and say, hey, here's the game. And what they do is they want us to test it and play it, and they want to see how much we're going to pay for things. They want to see how we're going to play things, how we're going to abuse things. Pay attention to abuse, because I'm going to talk about that in a second. They want to see how we're going to congregate, how the YouTubers are going to act, what are we going to record, what things are going to get the most views on YouTube and the most hits on Google. Then they come back and bring the game repackaged all over again and say, hey, look, we have a 2.0 version of the game, which, if you guys remember, that's what happened with Blazing, that's what happened with One Piece. Every single game, oh, and the Sword Art game too. Every single time it's like that. Now, as far as the whole abuse thing, what you guys gotta understand is they know that the game is going to be abused in any way, shape, or form, and then they turn around and they fix it slowly but surely, and then see what people are going to do. So actively cheating in the beginning with these type of games is a way for them to figure out how they're going to go about patching and fix it, because it takes a while to fix exploits. Like, you can't just boom, here's an exploit. It needs to be tested, it needs to be planned out. They need to figure out how they're going to do it, if they're going to bring in any type of anti-cheat software. And we're going to talk about anti-cheat in a second, because something changed recently that I know a lot of people don't really realize. It only affects YouTubers and, you know, some of the population, because not all the population actually plays this on computer. But they get all that together and then decide that, hey, we're going to come in and we're going to nerf a character. We're going to nerf some skills. How are people going about certain things? How are people exploiting the game? Are Ultimate too strong? Let's nerf that a little bit. You're going to start seeing all that type of stuff, because we're around the 6-month mark, and you're going to start seeing, hey, you know, we got all these new things coming in. We got these new stages. We got these new, which is not really new, because it's already been the game the entire time. They just stringing things out. And we got these new characters. And they just want to see overall. That's why I always encourage people not to spend on crap. You can't do anything about the YouTubers who are going to do that, because there's some YouTubers who are just going to take advantage. Every summon, they're going to spend $30-$40 on a video that's going to make them $5. I am never going to do that. You will not see that on my channel. I'm not summoning every freaking thing just to have like a because you have to understand how much money videos make, determining anybody who's in my bracket from 10,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers. Every 1,000 views is $1. Basically, it depends on your CPM and how much people watch you. If you have a higher CPM, then you might get a little bit more than $1, but on average it's 1,000 views, $1. So think about this. If you spend $40 to $100 to do like maybe a 50 summon video, that's what it's going to be, $40 to $100, just to turn around and maybe get 10 to 20,000 viewers on that video. That's only $10 to $20, and you spent $100. You down $80 just to have a $20,000 view video. That ain't worth it. You got ripped off, actually. That's why I look at these other YouTubers where they be, hey, look at my 20,000, 100,000 view video, and I'm like, you're dumb. There's no point in that. There's no point in that. And then at the end of the day, those aren't real people coming to your channel. They're just people who come in to watch you be a dummy and spend that much money. That's really what that is at the end of the day. They're not staying on your channel. They just come and they say hi. Hey, look, you know, Scion got YouTube luck and stuff like that. That's why you don't see me lean too much on the summon videos because they bring you fake views and fake subs. Those people do not stay on your channel. They just want to watch you be an idiot at the end of the day. And that's something that I think YouTubers don't really pay attention to. There's some YouTubers who get away with that. Like one person who I actually like doing it because I like watching them is Kaz and Dom because they're entertaining. That's the exception to the rule right there, because they're entertaining and that's what they do. It's fine for them because people will stick around because they're entertaining. Everybody else who's doing it should probably stop, because they're not, like, the people are not sticking around for that. Like, they're not entertaining. Like, you see certain guys like, hey, you know, 10 summons. They ain't even enthusiastic, and they're like, oh my god, I spent so much money and stuff. I'm like, you don't even sound happy. This video whack. Like, why are you even summoning if you ain't even happy to spend the money? Like, what's going on? Like, why'd you even do it? Like, you just sound like you got, like, you just, somebody put a gun to your head and like, hey, look at my summon. If you're gonna make a summon video, be happy. I'm happy majority. Well, not in this game. In this game, that's why you don't see me do too many summon video, because in this game, you can't be happy in this game, because this game be like, F you and your money, and we don't care how much you're gonna spend because we're gonna dick you anyway. That's how this game is. Now, I'm still sick right now. You hear it in my voice, and I'm actually pushing my voice to actually do this video, but it's fine, because we gotta talk about this type of stuff. Overall, what I would do in this game, that's why you see my Shinobite. I'm building my Shinobite and waiting for a ninja to actually make sense. If it's a filler ninja in the actual anime, it's a filler ninja in this game. There has not been one filler ninja in this game that has been hot. Not one. At all. With the exception, actually, you know what? Sarada isn't even a filler ninja. She's supposed to be next generation, so she don't count. If you look at all the rest of everybody else who's come in the game, they ain't being used. Guy, believe it or not, Guy is the main character in this, but he's also a filler ninja. He's comic relief, so he's not actually that great. If you think about it, if you look at his term of use, he's okay. His ultimate is okay, but his actual kit isn't that great. So, you know, Shikamaru is kind of in between too, but his kit isn't that great. You look at Choji, Tamari, you look at Tenten, Konomaru, Lee, Asuma, Boruto is just whatever. Kasame, Sasori is actually pretty cool. I think Sasori is actually pretty cool. Neji, Orochimaru, or they did Orochimaru dirty in this game. They did him dirty because he's not that good at all. Deidara is okay. He's okay. Zabuza is just like, he's like a palette swap to me of Kakashi. Like, this is like no reason. Sakura is like the GOAT PvP wise. Like, I don't even understand why she is. Well, actually I do understand, because she can heal, she has a super strong ultimate, and she has buffs on top of her normals and everything else. Like, they overly made her too good in this game compared to what she actually is in the show and historically. She's just way too good in this game for no reason. But it's just because that's the way that defense is set up right now, that she just overpowers defense and becomes an invaluable ninja. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. Like, just to even see Kiba in this game with just the amount of time that they give you his bullshit ass cards that never is any use of you ever besides selling them. Hinata is kind of neutral, like, because she could be used defensively and okay, but she doesn't excel in any one thing. So it's kind of like she's just there. Like, if you got her, you get her ultimates, you know, use her, but otherwise you wouldn't go crazy to actually use her. Haku is ass. Ino is ass. Shino is ass. Kankuro is ass. And Toby is ass. So, like, when you look at it overall, if it's not a mainstay character, they're ass. Like, Itachi is just a god. Like, you know, Gaara, god. Shizune is like godlike, but they kind of like held her down a little bit, but she's still godlike. So when Tsunade comes, it's gonna be some next level bullshit probably, because she's gonna have the power of Sakura, if not even more. Then she's gonna be able to heal on. She better be able to heal, because if they give her like a single target heal, I'm gonna be triggered. But overall, when ninjas come, don't believe the hype. Don't get gassed and think that if somebody like, I'm gonna give you an example. When let's see, who has not come yet that is going to be most likely going to be filler. I need to think of somebody right now. All right, let's say we get something like Al from, like, you know, from the Sand Village. If he comes in, he ain't going to be that strong. Don't be gassed on that. That's not going to happen. If some of the Akatsuki come in, they'll probably be strong. Like, if you get, who do we not have, like right here? We have Zabuza. I'm just trying to think who's left who would be strong, who would fit that mold. So I can kind of give you an idea. Let's see, Kakazu. That is a perfect example. Kakazu is going to be strong. He's going to be strong. That's a good example. He'll probably be coming soon too. Jiraiya, I'm kind of scared. I'm scared for Jiraiya in Tsunade because of what they did to Orochimaru. I'm like really scared for them that they're going to be trash. And Jiraiya will probably be next, or maybe the ninja after. I'm really scared for those ninja right now. Hopefully they won't be trash, but we'll see. I'm really should be waiting for Pain, but I'll be just doing nothing forever, to be honest with you, if I wait for Pain. But I think Pain is going to be that next level. And so far, I don't know if you guys actually noticed that the way they cycle every other month so far, they've given us a big jump in Shinobite as far as rewards. They've cycled it. They went 1 month, whole bunch of Shinobite, 1,000 Shinobite, skip a month. Next month, a whole bunch of Shinobite, skip a month. So that's how they rolled with it. So they'll give you a shot to actually get up to 1,000 to 1,500 Shinobite for you to, you know, just to rock out and see what you get. See, I'm at the 1,200 right now. We'll see what the next ninja is going to be. It most likely will probably be Jiraiya, and force me to actually, you know, spend a little something. But that's fine if that's the case. I have no problem with that. I'll probably add on top of that just to make sure I at least get close to a full kit, if not the full kit. And I think it's a little bit triggering that you even need to spend like $50, $60 just to get a full kit. The way this game is built right now, they need to bring in other things and other reasons to actually, and maybe a smaller summon. Like, they need to put it alongside with maybe a smaller summon, and like they need to do something overall, and also give us more way, which will probably be with the next event. Which this game is not going to be hot until another 6 months from now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We playing it right now, but it's just not going to be its full potential from another 6 months. When it hits that 1 year, when they hit us with the 2.0, that's when the game will be truly hot, and everybody will come in. It'll be Naruto blazing, you know, level and all that type of stuff. We just treading water right now. So I'm just going to keep treading water. You know, these are my team. This is my team. This is my power right here. That I'm treading water. I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm not trying to blaze every day and be doing like 100 fights a day. Ain't nobody got time for that. There's no reason to even be doing that right now. We at the curve. I see a lot of people, hey, I got 100k power and everything. I'm like, okay, what are you doing with it? Whoop-de-doo. You're number one like PvP in a Naruto mobile game that nobody cares about. Like, and then on pay to win games, I never really care about being number one in a pay to win game. I have been number one in a pay to win game before with Baki Ninja. I was number one for a long time and not pay to win. I was actually a free to play player, being number one in that game on S1 for a very long time, beating the paid players. It doesn't mean anything. Nobody cares. I'm just being honest with everybody. Nobody cares when it comes to that. You can't say that anywhere and people are going to care. It's just you who's going to care. I'm just being honest with everybody right now when it comes to that. So, like, do it for fun. Don't do it that you want somebody to actually pay attention to what you're doing, because it doesn't matter how old you are, how good you are in the game like this. Nobody cares because it's not skill-based. People care when it's skill-based. People care when you number one at CSGO, Overwatch, or something like that. When you number one at, when you like top 500, people care about shit like that. Nobody cares about the pay to win game when you're number one, because it doesn't count. I'm just being honest with everybody at this point. So you guys be legendary. Like and subscribe. First, in notification squad, hit that bell. You gotta hit that bell, or you just won't know when the videos are out. And I really don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings when it comes to that, but I'm just gonna hit you with the real. You guys know I'm never going to lie to you about stuff like that, and it's just honest. That's just gamer opinion across the board. In games where you can actually influence and be paid to win, what games like this, and you just don't get any credit for being number one. People will laugh and say, hey, look at that guy, he's number one, but nobody cares at the end of the day because you haven't proved anything. The only thing that you prove for that is you can money manage and you can buy your way to power. That's it. That's it. So just think about that when you spend an absorbently high amount of money just to be number one in these games. I like you. I appreciate you, even because you pay the bills in these games and allow us to do that stuff. But just remember that take it easy. Like I even know people in general who actually went broke in games like Bleach Online. Like this dude, one of my friends, he like spent like $2,000 for like months on end in a row. I'm like, why are you doing that? And he's like, I got bills, I got credit card. I'm like, for Bleach Online? Like, was it worth it? He was in my guild and everything, and like he was strong and a badass, but I was like, chill, son. Peace.